Trying to see how I Bluetooth my AirPods if I can. Open the lid. That's why it's not picking it up. Okay, I gotta open the lid and then tap that bitch twice.
Welcome back to the show. We're back in here. We're gonna talk about the bowl game, how shitty it was, how shitty Max is, um, how shitty the offensive line was, how shitty Lance Hurd was. Just
So,
everything was shitty. It was
up
shitty.
everybody?
It was shitty. That's how I feel. And we got Ronnie with us as always, so we'll be breaking down some bowl game stuff. So just to start it off, Tennessee came into this bowl game with high expectations. We were all like, yeah, we're gonna throw the ball, we're gonna have bomb passes, deep routes. No, none of that happened. They played I think two safeties the whole fucking time and just like picked us apart. So I think the longest throw Joey made was 16 yards, and that's just really dog shit. Also, we'll start with offensive play calling. It was conservative. Protection broke down, and the passing game never really found rhythm. So, not a lot of passing going on. And we had some key players miss, especially at wide receiver, which I give that up for. And the run game was just awful at times. It was a tough night. Poor tackling, missed assignments, failure to stop third downs just wore the team out. The opposing offense found matchups they liked, and they killed us. That's really all it came down to. And the momentum was slipping away after a couple penalties and turnovers. Tennessee had chances to come back early, but we had self-inflicted errors, as in Lance Hurd stepping on offensive linemen's feet when going into protection. So there's that. I mean, overall, how do you feel about the game? In the third quarter, I wanted to turn the shit off, and then Dotson ran it back for a tud, and you thought, hey, we're back in this, but then they just came
Yeah, that
down and
was
scored.
yeah, they shook that off quick, and like you said, it was like we had momentum for all of what 5 minutes, and then they took that belt ass right back to us. Overall, I just feel like we Joey looked lost out there. He didn't look like a senior quarterback. He looked like a kid, kind of look almost like Gilbert, in big time situations. You put him in there, and he's like scared to death. There's no confidence. There's no, hey, I'm going to do this. I mean, we just didn't see that at all during the game. I know there's a lot of key pieces that we're missing with the draft coming up, and but it's no excuse. You got to have next man up. Everybody's got to be ready. So I wholeheartedly expected a lot of people to shine in that game, which they did not. And I think what Joey had a $1.25.
What's crazy is they were like, everybody was like, Joey's going to get his 200. Dude, he, I could have put Lil Man out there and he would have threw for more than fucking Joey did. Like the shit's just crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it was
I
sad.
don't know. I don't know. Something needs to change. Hopefully they get a quarterback out of the portal. Because we need fucking help.
It's you know, no secret we're going to be looking for a quarterback. With the current situation, I mean, we have what GMAC and we got Faison. Both those quarterbacks both are on a short experience level. I think McIntyre's attempted maybe 9, 10 passes in his whole collegiate career. We're going to bring in a transfer of quarterbacks. More than likely, what's going to happen. We got 5 guys we're probably looking at. Um, and who do you think we go with out of those guys?
Honestly, I want to go with anyone that's fucking mobile. Who's that? Who's the kid that just entered the portal? He's at like went at JMU. What's his name? Let's see. Hold on. What's his name? What's his name? No, no, no.
There's a kid
No, no,
named
no. The
Hoover from
UNLV. The
TCU as
UNLV.
well.
Yeah, but the UNLV kid, Anthony Caldera, or however you say his name,
Okay.
Calandria or whatever. He's a high production passer. I wouldn't mind having that. I mean, you could get Hoover, but he's not mobile like we want. I mean, who would you go with? Anthony from UNLV, or Sorsby from Cincinnati, who's mobile a little bit, or Josh Hoover, who's like a little more experienced, kind of.
Swordsby's at the top of quite a few teams' wish list and everything. I still try to see if we can't go after Brown. I know he's more than likely going to follow Golish to Auburn, but I still throw a bag at him and see what his interest might be, because he also knows that the similarity between Heupel and Golish, they've both been in the same system, so it would be a big change for him, I'm sure. There's Hoover, if he does, I mean, he's played in a similar style offense at TU. It wouldn't be, he's not much of a threat with his legs, so there we're not getting a very mobile quarterback again. Are we looking to do that? Because I mean, Joey wasn't very mobile either.
I want a mobile quarterback. You seen what we did with Hendon. I mean, Hendon went through his progressions, and if nothing was open, he was taken off. So I think we need someone that's mobile, because that's how you threaten a defense, because they got to worry about the quarterback running or the running back or the wide receivers. It's more for them to have to focus on. So I feel like that yeah, we need someone that's mobile, man. A pocket passer is cool, but we need someone that can stretch the play if they need to without, and he has to know how to slide. Like, are you mobile and can you slide? Because we don't want you injured. Like,
We
yeah,
definitely
you can
need
run. You know?
right. We need a dual threat would be great if we could. If we could get a dual threat quarterback, somebody that's like, we're not very predictable. Well, they're going to throw it this down, because we all know Joey ain't running the ball, right? So we get that threat in there. If the defense breaks down and they don't have containment on the quarterback, he breaks out, he picks up the first down, we continue momentum. We just didn't see that. We need that. Like you said, Hooker gave us that. And I feel like that in today's college football, you need that in a quarterback, because it gives you more options. And I mean, your offense opens up more, and then it gets the defense back on their heels. There's just so many things that it does, versus just having that pro style pocket passer quarterback that just stands back there and slings the ball around. So,
yeah. And there's nothing bad with that. There's nothing bad with having a pocket passer if they're accurate and they're elite at stepping up in the pocket. But it's like during that bowl game, it's like Joey he didn't have a damn second to step up in the pocket.
Yeah. It's been a season that we've had some moments for sure. The 22-year losing streak at Florida finally came to an end. We defeated Arkansas, not something that always happens, because that's a trap game a lot. We were competing with Georgia in a game that we should have won had we had any kicker. I mean, I'll go look for Heupel, go down there at Knox Catholic and look at that kid in high school. Bring him on. He ain't going to look no more scared than what Gilbert does. Tell him you give him 3 damn cookies. I don't know. But there's also a lot of bad, man. There was a bad, the dreadful loss to Vandy, 45-24, belt to ass at home. The defense getting shredded for 582 yards in that game, allowing Oklahoma to reach 33. That was the season altering moment, really. That's when the season just kind of started. That cookie started crumbling a little bit more, and then you would think they might have used that loss as a springboard, but it just never. And Heupel's 2-minute offense or whatever, his clock management is piss poor, bro. We need someone there to help him with that. I mean, get someone in that helps him run the 2-minute offense or something. I'm not sure. He just go. Well, that's fine, but you don't use your timeout sufficiently. You're not. Yeah, it just looks bad sometimes. Like he don't even know how to manage the game at that point. And we all know he does. I mean, we got faith in the guy. I mean, he's a great coach, but I'd like to see some improvement of that as well.
Yeah, his 2-minute warning this year has been fucking horrendous. It has been horrible. I mean,
he kind of it's been laughable at times. Like, what is he doing? You know, like why? What decision are you basing that off of? Like that doesn't give us the best chance to win, my dude.
no, it
So
don't.
he did come
It
off
don't.
with and statistically, I mean, everything's stats too. You got to look at everything like percentages. You know, like you got to break it all the way down in today's game. So, um, he kind of left a promise out there after that game that says the team will be better and stronger in the off season, and they'll be ready to roll in the 2026 season. Obviously, everybody we're disappointed. It's got to be something that you take with through the off season, help motivate, give us a chance to get better, get stronger, and be back ready to roll in 2026. I mean, many programs across the country, like Tennessee's roster is, I mean, it's relatively unknown going into the off season. We got 2 more offensive linemen hitting the portal. What do you think about that? I mean, Hurd, I feel like was kind of a given when Sanders is going to come in and hold down that left tackle spot. But this Warren entering the portal, what's your opinion on that?
Warren, see, the thing with Warren is like he only played in like 7 games, I think. Like, yes, he's an asset and he's a 4-star and he's good and he has weight and he's a big guy, but it's like almost every time he did get in, when he was playing, something was hurt. He was falling down. I don't know. And I'm not dogging the guy. Like, maybe he's injury prone. I don't know. But I mean, as a 4-star, it hurts. It does. That hurts depth. That hurts someone with starting snaps that knows the defensive play or the offensive playbook. It hurts cadence because they're playing on that line. They all know each other. They're all brothers. They're going out to eat with each other. They're going to the gym together. They're working out. Like, you got to bring someone in now that's out of the portal because Warren had experience. You just can't replace him. Like, you can do next man up, but you're going to have to go get somebody, even if you do next man up, because you need that depth. So, I mean, it's just going to mess with the offensive
Right.
line,
And
especially with Hurd leaving. I feel like he was a leader too. So, I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
I do. I feel like we got an impressive recruiting class coming in, signed. So what Heupel and the staff are able to pull off in adding veteran pieces through the portal is going to go a long way into making this team next year and what they can or will be. Um, he could go spend big and go after, even what about Sam Levitt? That's a quarterback we're not really speaking on some. He can't be taken off the table, but don't sleep on McIntyre or Brandon from turning heads because I thought GMAC can be the man. He could step up and hey, this is my job, and he could play lights out. I mean, I feel like he could be every bit as good as Joy, if not better. I mean, he needs some big time experience. Joy, even with all the experience he had, he still just didn't have he shined in moments, but in other moments you're like, my dude, you're giving 2 or 3 possessions away a game. You're throwing an interception or you're fumbling the ball or you're just making a bad decision or a bad pass, and it's tough to see in a senior quarterback when you got these young guys that are probably as talented sitting behind him that probably could have made that play.
Yeah. And
So
I'm all for GMAC. And people say, "Oh, he's too skinny. He's only 195 pounds. He's too little." And tell that to every other quarterback his size out here balling the fuck out, man. Like, I don't want to hear that no more. I don't want to hear he's too small. I mean, yeah, he might be a little too thin on the bones, but I mean, hell, when you're that age, your metabolism is good. It breaks down food a lot faster. You don't gain weight that much. If you give him one more year while he's playing, he'll look a little thicker like Nico did in his after he was here a year or two. He put a little weight on that metabolism slowed down. He got with the program and everything turned out fine. But I think GMAC, you give him a shot, he's gonna ball out.
it's
I
gonna
think
be
whoever they bring in, he's gonna be neck and neck with them. So whoever comes in, you better be ready for a fight because he's a Tennessee kid. He was born and raised in Tennessee. He bleeds orange, and he's going to battle you till the end for that starting QB position. So be ready.
He 100% is. I feel like it's gonna be his job. Even if they do bring a veteran quarterback in, I feel like all it's going to do is motivate McIntyre even more. And maybe that's Heupel's goal in it. And maybe we don't even go get a big name quarterback, but we bring one in. And don't be surprised to see if GMAC don't beat him out for the job, honestly, because like you said, that kid is hungry. He's motivated. He has every bit of the skill set to win. He's mobile in his play. So, and there again, he'll have a year under his belt with the offensive scheme and everything, and that's spoken lightly because that offense is probably not something you can just pick up and take off with in a month or two. Joy did well with what he did, but still, there again, he was an older quarterback, had several years in the collegiate ranks. So,
Okay, so hold on. I just got breaking news right here. Hold on. Tennessee football is reportedly set to hire Andrew Jackson, Penn State's assistant defensive line coach, to Jim Knowles' inaugural defensive staff on Rocky Top. So Jim is bringing over the boys.
yeah, he ain't
So
playing
I'm
around.
cool
He
with
said
that.
this defense is going to get a full makeup. Yeah. This defense is going to be a different. I feel like, hey, when we hired him, we gave him the power to say, hey, look, this is your side of the ball. You do what you got to do to make this side of the ball back to the standard of Tennessee football. Because Banks had a good year or two, but we couldn't stop anybody last year. You could have put a damn middle school quarterback on the opposite team, and he's throwing for 250 all day long. At minimum.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was sad to see and watch, and it's not Tennessee football. We have got to get back to that. And we also we lost a staff member, Kurt Schmidt. He was the current strength and conditioning staff member. He's someone that had spent time in many different areas of the game. He was on the Tigers with Heupel. He was also before he moved to the USC Knights staff, where the Vols landed Heupel from. Following his tenure, he joined him with his other staff members in Knoxville. So, what do you think about a new strength and conditioning coach? Maybe not so many injuries, and maybe we're doing something different there.
Maybe that's a good thing. I really don't look that deep into that stuff. But I feel like that was something hard for Heupel to do, where he's been with him so long. I feel like that was maybe Heupel felt like that was a position on the program that he felt like he needed to change or make better, just like firing Tim Banks. I mean, I'm sure that was hard. So whatever Heupel's with, I'm with, man. If he wants to fire every fucking body, let him. If you I'm with whatever he wants to do, because we remember the Dooley and the Butch Jones years. We remember the Lane Kiffin Midnight Nightmare. We remember all that, and we don't want that. So whatever Heupel's with, I'm with. That's how I feel about that.
Well, I'm still with Coach Hop, man. I mean, honestly, he's finally into all the players that he's recruited. He's got rid of all the past recruits before him, the Pruitts and the Doolittles and all that shit. So all them guys that are on the field now are guys he selected to come play his style of football. And there again, with the firing of Banks and him hiring Knowles, I mean, we're making the right decisions. I feel like we just got to get the right players and get them to buy into that system of Knowles, Heupel. I still wouldn't care to see. I mean, I know our offense, it's live or die by the big play last year. We just didn't really have that. It didn't look balanced at times. It just looked like, okay, if we don't throw a 30-yard bomb, then we're set for 3rd and 15. And just like, I mean, I want to see a balanced attack like we had with Sampson. Get a good running game. I feel like Bishop can be that dude. We're going to have to probably grab another running back to Thunder and Lightning, whatever you want to call them, just for a different switch up when Bishop has to hit the bench for a minute or two. But Receiving wise, we got some of the best coming in. We got to get that quarterback situation locked down to find out who's going to be throwing the ball to these guys.
Yeah, and on the running back thing, I feel the same because Star Thomas said he's declared for the draft, so he's gone. We do have the freshman that was a high recruit, so there's that. But I feel like you got to go get someone that's experienced, that's played big ball, and can get some yards for us because the run game wasn't like it was. Like it hasn't been the same since Samp left. Since D Samp left, it's just been. I don't know. We had good years with Jalen Wright, Jabari Small, and Sampson, and then after Samp left, it just the running game fell apart. And also, we lost the running back coach that coached up Sampson and replaced him. So I don't know. During that ball game,
We
though,
got a quarterback.
did you notice that Inge and Heupel kind of got into it a little bit? I think Inge was trying to hold Heupel back from the refs. I don't think he was mad at Inge, but he just like mushed him out the way and was like mean mugging. Like I never seen Heupel get that angry. I don't know. Maybe it's because like that whole they used their timeout but didn't use their timeout, whatever that was. I don't know. But I thought that was crazy.
Right. Let me throw some more names at you, quarterback wise here that we hadn't really been linked and speaking a lot on. Just some guys that ballers that are in the portal. You got that Drew Mestamaker from North Dakota State. He's a 5-star. You still got DJ Lagway out there. Dylan Raiola from Nebraska. I feel like he could fit our style. Deuce Knott, he's a 4-star. He's going to be leaving Auburn because I'm pretty sure that Byron Brown is going to go follow Golish. What about Rocco Beck? I know we were dating him a little bit last year. It felt like he was the name that got thrown around some. The Iowa State quarterback. You got Notre Dame's quarterback, Kenny Minchie. He's a 4-star as well. And then moving on from quarterbacks to, just running backs and stuff, some guys that might fit Hop system. We got Caleb Hawkins. He's also from North Dakota State. We got Hollywood Smothers, which that name I absolutely love, from NC State. He's a 4-star running back. There's some great names out there in the portal. You also got that Isaac Brown from Louisville, and then Caleb or Quintravian Wisner from Texas is going to be in the portal. So that's some guys that we could spend on, maybe some bigger money and try to add to.
Okay, running backs. I want Wisner at the top of my board. I want him. Second, if I can't get Wisner, I want Hollywood. That's the two I'm going for if I'm Heupel. That's the two I'm going for right there. Just because Wisner has SEC experience. He's played in an SEC team. He knows how to run with the big boys. And for quarterback, I wouldn't mind having a little Deuce Knight because here's what you can do with Deuce Knight. You can bring Deuce in and be like, hey, you can come here, but you're not for sure going to win because we got this hungry kid right here that might ball all over you. I mean, that wouldn't be bad because even if GMAC, yeah.
Iron sharp, yes. It's going to make both of them sharper, or they're both going to bring their A game. Deuce Knott, he's 6'4", 217, Mississippi kid. Came from Auburn. He first come out, he was ranked 4-star, still a 4-star. Rating went a little bit down, but like you said, he's a left-handed quarterback. Of course, he can challenge the defense vertically with his arm strength. He structured environment where he's coming from. He works through his reads very well. He can be a dynamic mover both in the pocket and outside the pocket because he gives you that dual threat, and that's kind of what what I would like to see us go with. Because like there again, we're getting our options open, the playbooks open, a lot more things you could do when the quarterback can run the ball as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and I agree on that. I feel like that'd be something good, but even if they went and got like someone that's like the Notre Dame kid that didn't play that much, I know Deuce hasn't played really at all either. Like get someone like that. That way you have depth and they've been in a system, they know ball. They're not just some high school kid that you're throwing in there that's been on the bench for a year that hasn't really done nothing. So
Yeah,
know.
and the thing about Minchie from Notre Dame is he is a Tennessee kid. Minchie's a
Yeah.
Tennessee kid from Hendersonville, from
Yeah.
Notre Dame. He's 6'1", 207. He shows good athleticism. He's mobility. He possesses a quick release and a strong arm. Demonstrates the ability to consistently play and play with touch and anticipation, all while showing the ability to throw his receivers open. He's an instinctive passer as well. He come in and got beat out. A very small sample size of what he has going on. But as a junior, the kid, he went to the state semifinals. He threw for 3,300 yards, had a 32 touchdown and 9 interception with 61% of his passes completed. So somebody doesn't look like they turned the ball over a lot. And there's somebody else that I wouldn't mind giving a shot, even if you just bring him in, like you said, to get motivate GMAC to up his game. I don't think it would hurt. So
yeah, you know who else might be on the portal this year if they don't, because they're getting blown the fuck out if they don't go to the NFL? Ty Simpson. It's 24-3, brother. It is 24-3, bro. I know Kangaroo Black. I know Kangaroo Black. This is what he does when DeBoer don't perform well, he'll go grab all of his luggage.
Losing his damn mind, bro.
He'll go grab all of his luggage that he uses to travel with, and he'll walk into the room in front of the camera and be like, "Here you go, pack your shit." Oh, I know man, I know he's live right now too. He's live right now too, so I know he's going crazy. But I don't even know if Ty has another year of eligibility. I was just throwing shots at Bama. Yeah, Kangaroo Black. He should be live right now. I know he's mad. And I'm not throwing shots at KB. KB's a good dude. I like KB. But I just thought that was funny. But yeah, bowl game sucked bad. We lost Lance Hurd recently and Bennett Warren. So that sucks. Hopefully we attack the portal, man, because if not,
do you think speaking of the portal, do you think we go after Carius Kern from LSU, another LSU target? There's a Daltrey from Boston College. There's Auburn, Xavier Chaplin.
Are these offensive
that's
linemen?
Some of the 4 stars. There's a Brendan Black from Iowa State. They are inside offensive linemen. So maybe those are guards. Some of these are tackles. Let's see. Kern is the tackle. Riley Robel, tackle. Noah McKinney, tackle. Looks like McKinney done sign with TCU, so you can take him off the board. Emmanuel Poku, big body, Eastern Carolina inside offensive tackle.
That's who you bring in.
Other than that, man, there's a bunch of 3-star offensive tackles.
No, that Eastern Carolina boy.
Which one?
You bring in
Emmanuel Poku.
Yeah, that's who you bring in. Look,
yeah, that's him.
He ain't had a taste of NIL.
Emmanuel Poku.
He's gonna be hungry. He's gonna want to come in
6'5",
and fight.
326, bro.
Dude, imagine that on the line, and you gotta block that.
And a big body.
I say
6'5".
I say they need to kick the tires.
330.
They need to kick the tires.
I mean, I would definitely throw something at the kid to see. He's huge. His gameplay looks good. There's, like I said, there's not a lot in there. Even if let's say we go, let's look at Riley Robel, what he's got. He's a 3-star. This guy 6'3", 290. He's a little bit undersized in standards because, I mean, if you ain't 300, I don't know if I want you on my offensive line. You're going to have to be at least 300. I want my average to be 325.
At least. You need to be in the threes, big boy.
Arizona State. Yeah, if you're going to be on the line, like this Arizona State kid, he's 6'4", 310, Josh Atkins.
Yeah.
Texas kid. He was a 3-star prospect. So he's over 3s, 20, 30 pounds heavier than the other guy. I mean, like I said, you get all that weight up there pushing together. Yeah. That's what we
Something's
want
gonna
to
come
see.
tumbling down.
That Carius Turn. That's right. You get like, this guy Kern, LSU, he's 6'5", 320. He's from Arkansas. So
That's a big
imagine
boy.
lining up against that 6'5", 320, staring you in the face on the other side of the line. And then we're just linebacker. I feel like it wouldn't hurt us to go grab a linebacker. There's some good names in there. There's Omar Graham Jr. from Florida State. Oklahoma's linebacker Kobe McKenzie is going to be in there. Liana LaFoe from Texas is going to be in there. All those guys, 4 stars. North Carolina's linebacker Kamori House, he's going to be in there. That's the 4 stars. The rest of them are 3 stars down through here. Of those names, I think, hey, let's go after Graham. Let's see what McKenzie's got going on, and even LaFoe, because LaFoe played at Texas and then McKenzie at Oklahoma, so they both are SEC tested. Don't mind bringing anybody in from SEC that's had some experience.
Yeah,
and then if you go on down looking at if you look in. Yes, I mean we lost some pieces, but we got and hell, I'll take Boise State down here defensive back looking into this, because you look at the 5th ranked defensive back in the portal and it's boo, bye bitch, boo. And he ranked a little bit under Ty Benfield. He's ranked a little under Jontez Williams. He's ranked under Ashlyn Barker. Jay Crawford, and then you got Blue Carter. But any of those guys, I mean, defensive back, let's spend some money on that. Fields of safety that would pick up where Boo left off, actually a higher rated safety. Jontez Williams, cornerback, let's bring some help in there. And staying in the portal, I mean, there's some I'm just gonna say it, there's some kickers in here. You know what I'm saying? David Alano. Let's go. I mean, hell, that's Illinois' kicker. Hit the portal, hit the game winner, then hit the portal. Tell Max Gilbert to go play at Illinois, and we just do just another trade, do a Nico. I mean, it don't even matter.
Do a little swap.
Florida's kicker, Auburn's kicker, Cal, Nebraska. There's, I ain't against it, because Gilbert is. I mean, the kid looks scared to fucking death every time he gets not make it. Then you need to go play somewhere else, my dude.
Yep, that's exactly right. I don't know. It was just a shitty day. That day was just shitty. So we've been live for about 30 minutes. We'll go ahead and cut it here. We'll come back to y'all hopefully this week coming up with something. Or next week, we'll cover some more portal talk, because the portal officially opens the 2nd, and that's when players can officially add their name and start looking for schools. I mean, there's already back talk already. Like, I'm sure there's contact between agents and schools, but that's when kids can officially contact coaches, and coaches can contact them. But I mean, it was a good show overall. I felt like the game was shitty. The basketball game was nice. The women beat Florida today, so that's something that's good. It's always good to beat Florida because we're Gator haters. But yeah, other than that, great show. Ronnie, you got anything else to add, brother?
Facts.
All righty.
Just go balls. Everybody stay patient. Let's look forward to the portal. I think Hop's going to spend some money and get some key pieces. And with that being said, everybody happy New Year. Go hit the like and subscribe. Check us out. Give us a shot. Everybody peace out.
See ya. Go Big Orange.